Hello, everybody. Hello, Amazon shoppers. It's me. My name is Megan, and I'm back from Giggles Montessori Toys. I went live yesterday and showed a few of our products, and I just wanted to show you the rainbow stacker one again because I feel like I didn't get the chance to really show you what it's all about. But before I get into the toys, I want to give you a preview at what we're all about here at Giggles Montessori. So at Giggles, we really find importance in ditching screens and giving children the playtime that they really need to develop skills that prepare them for school. Or even if they are in school, these are toys that are easy for them to create friends with. They can play with their friends, and it's good for their social life and just really preparing them for the world around them. Because Montessori toys, the purpose of them is to really develop motor skills, concentration, focus, and the difference between Montessori toys and regular toys is that with Montessori toys, like I mentioned, they really develop skills and focus, concentration, versus regular toys that are very colorful, abstract, and have a lot of patterns that can distract children from the purpose of it. So now that you know all about what Montessori toys are really for, I'd like to show you again the rainbow stacker because, like I mentioned a while ago, I feel like I didn't really get to give you a good look at it. So here it is, the rainbow stacker, and it comes with 12 peg dolls. So really the essence of this is that it teaches children to learn how to balance the toy and to get really experimental with it because there are so many possibilities. You can put it in different positions, and it teaches them like limits and such as, for example, it teaches them they can stack it here and they can stack it here, but they can't put it here or else it's gonna fall. So it really teaches them their surroundings. And I think it's also good as parents to, if they're a bit younger, it's good to help them identify colors. So you can ask them put the red doll on the blue stacker or on the orange stacker, and you can just ask them, which is the orange one, which is the blue one, which is the green one, things like that. So they can get really creative with this. It's not limited to just forming it as it's shown in the packaging. They can really do different interesting things with this. So, it's really up to them, and I think that with the variety that this has, they can spend a lot of time with this, and as simple of a toy as it is, it really does develop their skills. So here are just a few of the dolls, but we have 12 of them, and they come in all kinds of colors. Now, they're very simple because it lets your child get really imaginative and form their own story of what they want them to look like. So there you have it for the rainbow stacker. I have it highlighted here in the live. I really do encourage you to take a look at the listing and learn more about what it's all about. I'll put this away for now and get ready for the next one. And I do want to mention, as I'm putting these away, that Giggles, we offer, I'll just grab the card, we offer a 6 months free replacement warranty. So right when you open the box, you can see it, and there's a QR code for that, so it's very convenient. And also, aside from the warranty, it's also very important for us that you're happy with your purchase. So if you have any concerns or any questions, or you're just not completely happy with your purchase, all you have to do is contact us here, and we make it very convenient for you. All right, so if you have any questions about the rainbow stacker toy, you can feel free to leave a comment, and I'll answer as best as I can. But for now, I'll move on to the next toy, which is our alphabet and math toy. I'll show you here. I've taken it out of the packaging already. Here you go. So it's the wooden reading blocks and math educational toy. We also like to call it the alphabet and math toy. And I have it here right in front of me. So it comes with this board of counting sticks and number blocks. So, okay, I'll open it up. So as you can see, you know, there are a lot of loose parts here, but it's packaged well. They cover it up very well and it's secure in the plastic covering. And so I'll just open it up really quick. This is my first time opening it, so I'm just as excited as you. Okay, so I'm not going to open the whole thing, but really the essence of this is to help your child not only identify the numbers, but also to teach them how to count. So, you know, as they're counting, you can ask them things such as, what is, as you can see, I have 3 sticks here. So what is 3 red sticks plus 2 blue sticks? And you can put them on the floor or on the table, and we have the little equations here. So we have the plus sign, the equal sign, and then once you get a bit advanced, we even have multiplication and I believe division underneath. So, you know, start with counting, start with identifying numbers, and then once your child is really good at that, you can get into equations. And I think this makes it a lot easier for them to memorize because they're very large and they're well painted. So we always use water-based paint with our toys, and it's really important to us that the wood is smooth. You don't have to worry about your child getting any splinters while holding our products. And so, oh, I just realized that aside from the counting, you know, it also helps them identify colors, and everything has its proper place, so it's easy to put away. So that's just one of 3 parts of this toy, so you get a lot out of this. The next part of the toy are the cards. So these are the reading cards, and what's nice about them is there are 2 purposes, and everything's put in a nice little plastic baggie so that when it's cleanup time, it's not too hard and it doesn't get all over the room. So once you open up the cards, here. So I'll explain later on the 2 purposes, but you can start by, you know, helping them identify objects and reading. So this is tub, you know, there are so many. This is fig, pin, really simple words. The basis of it is to get them started with basic 3-letter words and help them with consonants and vowels. That's one part of it. It needs to start with really basic words before getting into anything more complicated than that. So it's also good to help them with their memory, so that's for brain development, because aside from the regular cards, towards the back you have the cards that you can split. So for example, the tub card, you can rip it at the bottom. There's a little line at the bottom. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a line, and then you can rip it apart, and then it's good for their memory, like I mentioned, because you can ask them which card is the tub, and then they'll identify it. So it's really good. It has dual purpose, and there you have it. Those are the cards. So there are a lot more that I wasn't able to show you. Pig, kit, van, hat, and I think once they get into a little more advanced words, you can teach them long A, and things like that. So right now they're quite basic just to get them started on reading. So you have math, you have reading. Next, how about forming words? That's also very important for their development. And I have that in the third part of this toy. So you have the math, you have the reading, and now you want to form words. And again, it comes in a nice baggie, easy for cleanup. And you can get your child involved in the cleanup time. So there are a few here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll just show you 2 of them. They rotate, so there are several possibilities. So this word is hot, this word is caught, lot, bought. So everything here, okay, these are all, oh, I understand. Okay, so in the center they're teaching the vowels. So we have A, E, I, O, and then U. So we're teaching vowels and words that can be formed with the vowels. So in the center, it's always the same, and all of them form proper words. And then so this is how you can teach them. For example, let me think of a word. Does this have a long A sound? Okay. So it doesn't, but that is a bit more advanced. So we can start with the basics here. And I think it makes it a lot easier for them than in other methods because it's really interactive, and it's also for their motor skills. So it's like tackling several skills in one. So that's awesome. Okay, I'll be putting this one away. So I was just showing you the math and reading toy. And math and reading toy. There you go. If you have any questions, just let me know. That one, I'll put that one away for now. And this next one is my favorite. This one is the one that I find really interesting, and I'm in my 20s. So the next one is the screw board and hammer game. So we actually even call it the gift box, so you can give it as a gift. So I've taken the product out of the box because it has several parts to it. So this is just the packaging, and it's very easy to open up. And I think that what's really nice about Giggles Montessori Toys is that all the toys come in small boxes. So, as parents, you may complain a lot about, my child wants this huge toy that we don't have space for, but if you buy all of our products, you'd be able to just fit them in one corner of the room. So everything fits in a small box, and it's easy for putting away, and it's easy for your child to help you out in the cleanup process. So I'm going to show you the screw board and hammer game gift box. So here is the hammer board with the clay. So actually we give you two clay pieces, and what the child does with it is they put it here in the compartment. There are 2 compartments, one for the clay and then for the pegs. So it teaches them how to develop their motor skills, and you can even ask them about identifying colors. And one thing I want to mention is that there are no sharp edges. It's very smooth. I wish you could feel it right now, but you won't worry at all about your child getting any splinters. So all they really have to do, I hope you can see it, all they really have to do is place it and then hammer away. And the hammer is really well made. I don't see these 2 parts coming apart at all. It's very well made, and just hammer away. And the nice thing about this toy is that I'm sure that your child wants to be a lot like their father, and they can help that out in this process. as they can with the screwdriver set and screw board set. But for now, before they can get into the big tools, they can just help dad out here in this area. And so there are several colors, and that's pretty much how it works. You know, for us it seems very simple, but it's a lot of fun for the kids. So there you go. Again, there is a second clay piece, and we put it in a nice baggie. So it's safe, you know, you don't have to worry about them getting into it. And there are always plastic bags for the pieces if you're uncomfortable with these pieces lying around, and maybe you know they may get into the pieces unsupervised. At least, you know, you don't have to worry because everything is well packaged. And of course, you know, with small parts, I do recommend that you supervise your child, as with anything. So there you go. That is the hammer board. And now we have the screw board, and this one is a lot of fun. Okay, so again, they come in a baggie. So I've taken out and assembled only a few of them, but the rest of them are here. And so, you know, once it's cleanup time, you can put them back here, and you don't have to worry about your child, you know, throwing these around the house, and then dad is going to pick up the pieces and put them away thinking that they belong to him. So there are several parts to this. It's really up to them how they're going to play around with it, and this is for motor skills, so you know they can pretend to be their dad. And you know, the children, they oftentimes wish that they could play with their dad's tools, but now they have their own set in very small pieces. It's so cute and adorable, and it's just right for their hands, and it's really up to them. You know, there are several possibilities. There are different kinds of parts to it, so you can guide them on what really works, what really screws well, and what doesn't. So this is definitely a toy that you would supervise them with, and it's like an activity between both parent and child. So there you go, and they have several options on how to use it. So they can play with their siblings, or you know, if they're at school, if this toy is in school, they can play with their classmates. So there you go for that, and I will put this away now. And both of them fit perfectly into the packaging, so it looks big, but it actually fits well, and the packaging is not too big. It's perfect, really. So we really find it important to be able to get everything in the perfect size for them, for their age. And so I will just close that up. All right, so there you have it. I am featuring the screwdriver toy. And I'll just give you a quick recap of the toys that we went through today. I'll go back to the rainbow stacker. Here it is. So I'll just bring out the parts of it because it's just a quick recap. So here's the rainbow stacker. It's just right for their size. Some may get it confused with the other balancing boards, so this is just a stacker that is, you know, it's not for them to stand on, it's for them to really get interactive with their hands. So this is the parts of the rainbow stacker and the peg dolls. Okay, the second product that I featured is the math and reading toy. So we have these to help them with their vowels, to form words, 3-letter words. That's where they start when they're learning how to form words. And then we have the flashcards, and again, like I mentioned earlier, you can rip them at the bottom and then ask them which one is the cat, and then they identify it, so it's good for their memory. And then here are the pieces for the counting sticks and the numbers, so it helps them with math, not only with the numbers but also when you ask them what is 2 blue sticks plus 3 red sticks, and the pieces for the equations are here. It's all easy to put back together in the packaging when it's cleanup time. So there you go. You get a lot out of this particular toy. There are 3 parts to it. So, and then lastly we have the screw, board, and hammer toy, as I just showed you, with the clay, the pegs, and the hammer, and then the screw board. So here, there are a lot of possibilities with this, and it's easy to put away for cleanup. There you go. We have several other toys here at Giggles, and I can just show them to you really quick. I featured them yesterday, and I'll be showing them to you again for our next live if you missed it. But we have this wooden carrots harvest and magnetic catchworm toy. This is, even for me, this one is quite fun, so I'm sure the kids would love this one. And it's magnetic, but it's very safe, you know. Just, of course, with any toy, supervise your children. And then also this puzzle toy, the wooden brain teaser blocks puzzle set. It helps them form different shapes, and it comes with instructions on the different kinds of possibilities that they can do with it. So again, I've featured the 3 main toys for today. I've given you a sneak peek at our other toys that you'll just have to follow us to see and to find out more about. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, you can, just leave a comment here before I end the live just in a bit. But I do encourage you to open up the product listing for each and read more about it, understand the toy better, read the reviews, and really, make an informed decision. And we support that. And if you have any questions, again, you can contact us at gigglesmontessori.com/contact. Even before a purchase, feel free to contact us, and we'd love to answer any questions you have about how this can develop skills, what the purpose of the toys are, how we're different. And there you have it. Thank you so much. My name is Megan. I'm from Giggles Montessori Toys, and I'll see you on the next live.